Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a tutorial on a kind of more of a warm tone look, and it's going to be based on the Urban Decay Heat Palette. I had a lot of fun doing this video, so I hope you guys enjoy and like the look and continue watching. Thanks guys. Alright, so we are going to start with a primer. This is the Maybelline Master Prime, the 100 Blur+Smooth. I just tap this all over my face and blend it in. Next, we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is very inexpensive. I do recommend it more for normal to dry skin because it does give a little bit more of a luminous look to it. I have oily skin and I just wanted to try it out because it was pretty cheap. It is about $4.50 to $5.99 depending on where you get it. And I am using it in the Ivory color and I'm just blending it in with my beauty blender. I love using the beauty blender for foundation. I use that every day. And just gently tapping it in, making sure I have a smooth, flawless look. Kind of going in, just giving myself more coverage. Don't want it to settle in the pores or creases. Next, I'm going in with my under eye concealer. This is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous, and this is in Fair. So I'm just kind of doing little triangles underneath my eyes. I'm starting to get dark circles, so gotta get rid of those. And again, I'm just gonna go in, Master Conceal. So I'm going in with Maybelline Facestudio Master Conceal, and this is in light medium. Now I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and blend it all out. I have a lot of redness and kind of patchy skin, so I definitely like all the concealer I can get. And I always put it on my nose, between my eyebrows, on my forehead, and then kind of around the jawline. That's where I seem to get more discoloration. So just gently tapping it in, getting that full coverage. And just do as much as you'd like. Next, we're going in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. So I use the Matte+Poreless, and I'm using the color 130, and sometimes I'll use 120 as well when I have more fair skin. So just patting that in with my powder brush. So you can use any powder brush. I need to get a new one. This is a Shiny Cosmetics brush. So I kind of have random brushes that I use. I use Morphe brushes, Shiny, Sephora. I just need a really nice regular set. Anyways, now I'm going in with a sponge. I always like to give myself more coverage and just pat it in those areas where I need a little bit more coverage and where I want it to be a little bit more matte as well. We're going in with the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and this color is in Sunlight 021. And I like to use more of a flat brush for my bronzer. And I just kind of pat it in, going up kind of right above the cheekbone to my temples and kind of around the jawline, around my nose. Like to make my nose look a little bit more skinny. I kind of think I have a fat nose. Next, we are going in with the Milani Powder Blush. And this is in the Romantic Rose. Very nice, light, kind of mauve, pinky tone. And I'm just putting that right on my cheekbone, apples of my cheek, and kind of blending it upward. Next, we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter. And this color is in the crown of my Canopy. And I'm just using the edge of this flat brush. You can use a fan brush or kind of like a little fluffy eyeshadow brush as well, but I feel like this works great for me. Next, we're gonna go in with the Urban Decay eye primer. This one is in the anti-aging. Just dabbing it all over the eye area up to my brow. First, we're gonna go in with the Ounce. I think that's how you pronounce it. That shade, it's the lightest shade in the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. So I'm just putting that under my brow, accentuating for the highlight color, and kind of putting it in the inner corners as well. Since I'm very fair, this color works well for me. So it's very light. I love when a palette has a light enough shade to use when I am fair. So that's really nice. And then I am putting a little bit underneath my eye as well in the inner corner. And this is using just a flat brush as well. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Low Blow. So I'm just using a little bit more of a fluffy, kind of shorter, dense brush for the crease. So I am going all in the crease, blending it to my highlight shade. I like to use kind of a base color like this, just an in-between to help build. Just on both sides, blending it in all over. Kind of a light rusty brown color, very pretty. Just keep blending. Then next we're gonna go in with the Cayenne pepper. Yeah, so this is a really pretty, more orangey red tone. Very pretty. Just putting it on the outer corner and blending it in kind of halfway in the crease. You just want to keep putting more layers and blending. You want to get that perfect look so it looks more flawless and seamless. So using multiple tones help with, I can't even talk, help with that, just to get that blurred out look. I mean, if you only use one shade of eyeshadow, you're not going to get the same dimension as you would with all different tones and layers. I know it's more time consuming, but it definitely pays off for the eye look. So just kind of putting a little bit more in the crease and underneath the eye on the outer corner. Next, I'm going to go in with Fuego, a little bit more of a deeper red tone. And I'm just going to go in on the outer corner, just blending it in. Just adding a little bit more dimension to the eye. I love these tones. If you love reds and oranges, you will love this palette. I mean, it's neutral enough that you can get away with it. I mean, it's not bright reds or bright oranges. They're more kind of rusty colors, very beautiful. And I think they look great with all different tones of skin too. And eye color. You can pretty much use it for anyone. I love this palette. Then just going in underneath the eye, again, just adding a little bit more of that darker tone underneath. I'm using a little bit more of a flat brush for this. It's a smaller, dense brush. Next, I am going in with a fluffier eyeshadow brush. It's longer and still kind of more dense at the tip. I just want to be more precise where I put the darkest color, and this is in Ember. So it's kind of that dark, kind of a brownish, reddish tone, but it has a little bit of a shimmer. It is beautiful. I love this color, very pretty. I've even thought about doing kind of like a smoky eye with that on the lid. It would be beautiful. All right, so just going back in, blending it out a little bit more. Next, I am going in with the lid color, and I'm using Scorched. So I'm pressing this in with the flat, dense brush. This is more of a shimmer, very pretty. It kind of has a little bit of the orangey, no, it's more of like a red shimmer, but it kind of has like gold specks in it, very pretty. Just adding a little bit more. And next I'm going to go in with the ounce again, and I'm putting that in the inner corner underneath and on my lid. Just kind of lighten it up a little bit and give that highlight in the inner corner as well, just to brighten up your eyes. And again, I have very fair skin right now, so I don't want my eyeshadow to look too dark either. Next, I'm going to go in and curl my lashes. Pretty much use any eyelash curler. I like to curl my eyelashes a few times just to make sure they're very curled, especially if you're not using falsies. Next, I'm going to go in with my brow liner. So I am using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm using the soft brown. So I'm just kind of outlining the eyebrows. I still need to practice with my brows. I don't have very good natural brows and they need to go out more, so it's kind of hard for me to make them look natural. So I'm still working on that. Next, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Brow Gel. This one is in the Honey Blonde. Pretty impressed with their brow gel. It's pretty similar to the Anastasia Dip Brow. And I don't remember how much ColourPop's brow gel is. I want to say it's like $6. So I would definitely give it a try. And I'm just going in with kind of like a flat angled eyeliner brush, well, brow brush. Just going in, kind of blending my brows out. And bringing them out a little bit more. Sorry about the video too. I was too low with my camera, or I was going down too low. So it's kind of harder to see when I'm doing my brows and eyeliner, so I apologize. So this video isn't the best, but I hope you guys still get the idea of how to do it. And we all do our brows differently as well. So what may work for me might not work for you. And I don't even know if this is really working for me. I am still trying to get my brows perfect and how I want them. So just aligning the brow, giving them a little bit more definition, blending them out. Don't want them to look too fake, but I also need to bring them in so I have more brows since I overblocked them. Then I'm going in with a spoolie, just blending it out a little bit more. Next, I am going in with eyeliner. So this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. If you really like that bold, precise line, you will love this liquid eyeliner. I love it. I like the pens a lot. I do use the gel on occasion too, or the creams, but I just find a pen works a lot better for me. I like being able to kind of draw it on rather than using a brush. Next, I'm going in with Marc Jacobs. This is the highliner, and it is in Blacker. So I am just going in underneath a little bit. Now I am going to go in with the lips. So I'm using the lip pencil by Rimmel in Natural, just lining the outer lips, kind of making my lips a little bit more fuller since I do have smaller lips. I am going in with the NYX Lingerie, and this is in Satin Ribbon. It's kind of a light pinky nude tone. Very pretty. I can still pull it off when I have fair skin, but it looks great with darker skin tones too. Next, going in with the falsies, and now the mascara. This is by L'Oreal, the Voluptuous Paradise Mascara. It kind of reminds me of the Better Than Sex mascara. It has pretty much the exact same wand and kind of the same consistency as well. But it works really well for a drugstore mascara. I mean, I do have falsies on, so don't let that fool you, but try it out without falsies. It actually works pretty well. I'm gonna go in with the Stila, and this color is in the Smoky Storm. These are the glitters. They are so beautiful. I love them over eyeshadow. They are so pretty. I'm sure you could put these on lips or try and use them as eyeliner as well, but they are gorgeous. Love this look. I just love glitter. Everything sparkles. But it definitely made the look a little bit more put together and more fun and festive. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you can try out this look now. Alright, see you later.